This NIK Collection 7 Color Efex tutorial, I'm going to show you a preset called Lavender. So for that, I have this beautiful image that I'm going to drag and drop now, and we don't need that. We have a side-by-side view. I'm going to change it to, split. So now it's the same image because I did not use the Lavender preset. I'm going to zoom in to show you exactly where to find it. So it's in the preset list. Of course, I have clicked color, and I'm going to click that. So immediately when you click it, all the way on the right hand side, you have a bunch of slider that already been decided for you, been selected with the perfect amount of whatever needed. Now, of course, I'm going to zoom back to show you the result of it. So that's Lavender before and after. So that's just a beautiful, fantastic, honestly, like this nice, beautiful grain, which make this kind of like a plasticky look, very natural with this grain. So I love it already. So I'm not going to change it. However, though, if you want, you can of course change it. So I'm going to zoom to the right. So you already have this film Efex nostalgic. So I'm going to click off and on. So this is where all this slider has been used. You have the perfect amount of glow, vignette if you want to, grain per pixel, film strength, film type. So it's kind of like just to give you a beautiful, nice, nostalgic film look. Again, I'm pretty sure that we're going to find exact same filter in analog Efex, but we're gonna get to it later. So film type, of course, you can change it. Now it's selected 11, but you can change to 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever you need. At least you have this option available. Then you can use that filter as a local adjustment using any of those tools available at the bottom. Now you have the shadow and highlight. Now at this point, 74 is the highlight. What happens if you select shadow? So it's kind of trying to select, reduce, or recover some shadow, which is not necessarily needed at this point. Detail extractor, of course, is kind of trying to give you a bit more detail. If you may, for instance, if I can select it all the way to, I'm going to zoom back to show you the result. So it gives you kind of like a rusty look. We don't need that. We don't really need that at all. So I'm going to go back to original. Then you have the contrast at 10%, but that is a little bit too much contrast yet. However, for some reason I like it. I don't know about you, but I find this image after using the contrast slider all the way to 100 actually quite nice. But we keep the original. I think it was the 10. Whatever. We don't need to use that. I even forgot where was I. Then you have the saturation, obviously, in the details. That's a little bit too much of a saturation, in my opinion. Effect radius, you have large, fine, normal, and you have this shadow and highlight recovery, whatever you need from this detail, of course. That's it. Then, time to time, if you need to use whatever else, you can always go back to the filter and use it as a local or global adjustment, whatever you prefer. You have this choice available. All you have to do is I'm going to zoom back in and click filter, and then you have all this available. Make sure you click plus so that it doesn't, if you don't select plus, it's going to remove the old preset and then use just that. But if you use plus, it's going to slap as a layer on top of the previous one. Remember that. So that's my little take on this little awesome preset called Lavender. Hope you like this tutorial. If you do so, go down in the description below and then make sure that you download the trial, and I'm giving away 15% discount. So enjoy that too. Take care of yourself, and bye-bye.